Another amazing day of Test cricket, and it ended with Australia taking a 2-0 lead in this Ashes series. Mark, it was dramatic at times.
Oh, absolutely. The crowd were into it. There was booing. There was a bit of abuse from the long room, which I'm not a fan of. There was some brilliant batting from Ben Stokes. There was some resilience from the Aussies, a couple of missed opportunities, but in the end, the Aussies were too good. And they had the worst of the conditions in the Test match, but in the end, with a better side in the Test match, and deservedly won by 43 runs.
And without Nathan Lyon. Let's dive into that long room incident a little bit more. Not great to see, and it was all because of the Jonny Bairstow dismissal.
Yeah, firstly on the Bairstow dismissal, people say it doesn't look good, it's not in the spirit of the game, but it's been done for years by keepers. I remember Rod Marsh doing it, throwing at stumps to see if he could find a batsman wandering out of his crease. It's gone on forever. Jonny Bairstow, like any player, needs to be reminded that as a Test match batsman, the most important thing you can do is stay in. Don't give the opposition an opportunity to get you out. He learned a tough lesson today, as Mitchell Starc did yesterday, about how to hang on to a catch in the outfield. You might not like the decision. Sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it goes against you, but learn from it. On the long room, really disappointing. It is a privilege for Australian cricketers and English cricketers to play there. It's also a privilege for members to be in there. To see the players go past them. It's part of the beauty of Lords. And I don't like hearing abuse, full stop, particularly from members here at Lords, to any player, not just Australian players, any players, in my opinion, is not on.
Well, something else that got the crowd going here was Ben Stokes' batting performance, which was incredible and really got going after that Bairstow dismissal.
Oh, he's a superb cricketer. Well, and we've said that a number of times now about Ben for the last 5 or 6 years. The 100 here he made in the World Cup final, the 100 at Headingley 4 years ago, which took a game away from us there. We thought he was going to do it again today. 9 sixes here against Australia. He took the score. They scored something like 255 runs while he was at the crease, and he made 155 of them. He gave them, once again, an opportunity to win a Test match they didn't really deserve to win. Australia were in front for most of the game. It was only that little moment just before he got out where England looked like they might have a chance of winning, but when they lost him, you could see what happened. Australia were just too good.
And it looked like at times that Australia didn't have a way to get him out, and that he was staying in there and being quite stubborn. What did Australia do? What did Pat Cummins direct his men to do?
I think Pat Cummins got it right there at the end. He lost his way a little bit in that first session, particularly just before lunch, where Stokes went from sort of 50 to 100 in about 20 balls. But after lunch, we settled things down a bit, bowled a bit wider to him. I don't necessarily like seeing 9 guys on the fence. I'd like to see about 5, maybe 6 max, have a few more catching men in the ring area of a one-day field. But apart from that, I think Pat did a terrific job, because it's not easy being the fast bowler, the strike bowler, and the captain when you've got the opposition captain belting balls all over the park. He hit 9 sixes here, Ben Stokes. So Pat Cummins, all in all, did a terrific job under a lot of pressure. They wrestled the initiative back. They got rid of Stokes, and as I said, deservedly won the game.
So 2-0 series lead. They've got no Nathan Lyon for the Test in Leeds. It's only 3 or 4 days between these 2 Test matches as well. We assume Todd Murphy will come in. Are there any other changes that you're expecting?
Yeah, I think Murphy will come in. Boland will come into consideration for sure. Joshy Hazelwood's played the last 2 tests, as has Cummins, but obviously Paddy will play. They may think about Boland for Hazelwood, give him a spell, see him in the back-to-back Test matches, but that could depend a little bit on the pitch. All in all, though, the Aussies are going well, but losing Nathan Lyon will certainly be a blow.
Okay, huge drama set to continue in this Ashes series. It's been phenomenal already. Australia up 2-0.